So, you've just dropped into a brand new world. See trees for miles, the sun's climbing high, and you know that in about 10 minutes, things are going to get ugly. Monsters will be crawling out of the shadows, and what you do right now determines everything. Will you spend the night trembling in a dirt hole, or will you be tucked safely into a nice warm bed? Forget wasting hours on trial and error. Forget getting blown up by creepers over and over again. This is the only guide you'll need to go from a fresh spawn to a master of your world, starting from day one. We'll cover the absolute must-dos for your first day, and the secrets that will set you up for success in the long run. Section 1, the golden hour, your first 10 minutes. Alright, the clock is ticking. Your only priority in these first 10 minutes is to survive. First things first, find the nearest tree and punch it. Hold down that attack button until a block of wood pops off. Grab about 10 to 15 logs. Wood is the key to everything else in the game, so don't skip this. Once you have your logs, open your inventory. See that little 2x2 crafting grid? Pop the logs in there to turn it into planks. Use 4 of those planks, fill the grid, and create the most important tool, a crafting table. Slap it on the ground. Using the crafting table gives you a bigger 3x3 grid, which opens up a ton of new recipes. Your first move should be to make some sticks, and with those, a wooden pickaxe. Don't bother making any other wooden tools, they're a waste of time. The wooden pickaxe is just a stepping stone. Your real goal right now is stone. Look for a nearby hillside or just dig down for a few blocks of dirt. Once you see stone, use that wooden pickaxe to mine at least 20 blocks of cobble. With your new cobblestone, head back to your crafting table. It's time for a major upgrade. Craft a full set of stone tools, a pickaxe, an axe, a sword, and a shovel. They're way faster and last a lot longer. Plus, that stone pickaxe is your ticket to a crucial resource like iron and coal. While you're gathering all this, keep an eye out for 2 other things: food and sheep. Animals like cows, pigs, and chickens are easy food sources. Hunt a few with your new stone sword or use your stone axe and crit shot them to one-tap them. But the most important animal to find right now is sheep. You need 3 blocks of wool of the same color to make a bed. You can make wool the same color by using flowers, turning that into dye, and then dyeing all of the same pieces of wool that color. A bed is a game changer. It lets you skip an entire night avoiding all the monsters, and it also lets you set your spawn point. As the sun starts to set, you need shelter. It doesn't need to be pretty. A hole in the side of a hill or even a simple dirt hut works perfectly fine. All you need is a roof and 4 walls to keep the bad guys out. If you can, craft a door to seal the entrance. If you happen to find any coal whilst you're mining for stone, make torches to light up your new home. Light is key because it prevents monsters from spawning inside your base. Monsters need a light level of pure 0 to spawn, so even if it's a light level of 1, you're fine. No coal? No problem. You can make charcoal by putting wood logs into furnaces, which you can craft with 8 blocks of cobblestone. Section 2, establishing a sustainable base. You've made it through the night. Awesome. Now let's move on from just surviving to actually thriving. It's time to ditch that dirt hut and build something that lasts. Your next big goal is iron. Iron is the backbone of the entire mid-game. You'll use it for way better tools, armor, and most importantly, a shield. You'll find iron ore in caves or by digging down. And here's the #1 rule of Minecraft: don't dig straight down. It's a super fast way to end up in a lava pit or a cavern full of skeletons. Dig in a staircase pattern instead. A staircase pattern is what I use, but you can also use a 2x1 hall. They're a lot safer. Once you find iron ore, mine it with your stone pickaxe and smelt it in the furnace to get iron ingots. What should you make first? A shield and a bucket. A shield will block almost any attack, even creeper explosions, and a water bucket can save your life if you catch on fire or you need to get down from a high place safely. After that, work on a full set of iron armor and tools. The iron pickaxe is especially important because you cannot mine things like diamonds or gold without it. Next up, let's get a reliable food source going. Hunting is fine, but it's not very efficient. You need a farm. Just break some tall grass to get seeds, use a hoe on some dirt near some water, and then plant them. You can't plant crops that are over 4 blocks away from water because it will just dry out. In a few game days, you'll have all the wheat you need to make some bread. You can also start an animal farm. Just find 2 of the same animals like cows, lure them into a pen with some wheat, and breed them. You can breed them by using their type of food, which is wheat, and then right click the cows and that will make them breed. And always remember to cook your meat in a furnace, it fills you up way more. With your basic needs covered, it's time for a proper starter base. Your first shelter was just temporary. Now you want something organized. Pick a spot with good access to trees, water, and maybe a nearby cave. Make it big enough for your bed, furnaces, crafting tables, and a ton of chests. Seriously, get into the habit of storing your valuables in a chest before you go exploring. It will save you so much frustration when you eventually die. And don't forget to spam torches all around the outside of your base base to create a monster-free zone. This is what my base currently looks like on my forever world. I've placed a lot of torches. One last tip for this stage, navigation. It's so easy to get lost. Always have a way to get back home. You can press F3 to bring up your coordinates, just write down the number of your base. You can craft a map and a compass to make exploring a lot easier. When you eventually get a lodestone, you can right click your compass on that lodestone and then your compass will be toggled to that lodestone so you always know how to get back to your lodestone. Section 3, unlocking advanced mechanics. Okay, you've got your secure base and a steady flow of resources. You're not just a survivor anymore, you're ready to start mastering the game's deeper mechanics. This is where we unlock the really powerful stuff that makes you unstoppable. The ultimate goal for most players is of course diamonds. Diamonds make the best and most durable gear in the game, period, other than netherite. To find them, you have to dig deep. The most common way down in the deep slate layers of the world. A really popular and smart way to find them is called branch mining. You dig one main tunnel 2 blocks high, 1 block wide, and then dig straight branches off the sides every few blocks. This exposes the most blocks without you having to do a ton of extra digging. When you finally see that beautiful blue ore, be careful! Always dig out the blocks around it first to make sure there's no hidden pool of lava waiting to burn your precious diamonds. Once you have diamonds, you can unlock enchanting. You'll need an enchantment table which is crafted with 2 diamonds, 4 obsidian, and a singular book. This lets you put magical powers on your gear. For the best enchantments, you'll need to surround the table with 15 bookshelves. You can't put the books right next to the enchantment table, you have to do it one away. This will give you top tier stuff like protection for your armor, sharpness for your sword, and efficiency for your tools. Pro tip: wait to mine the rest of your diamonds until you get a pickaxe with a fortune enchantment. A fortune free pickaxe can triple your diamond haul. Another game changing enchantment is mending, which uses the experience points you collect to automatically repair your tools and armor. With your new enchanted diamond gear, you're ready to take on a whole new dimension.
The Nether.
You'll need to build a nether portal by mining obsidian, which requires a diamond pickaxe. Make a rectangular frame out of obsidian at least 4 blocks wide and 5 blocks tall, and then light the inside with a
Flint and steel.
Step through and welcome to Minecraft's version of hell. The Nether is incredibly dangerous, but you have to go in there for late game progress. It's filled with unique stuff like quartz for extra experience and glowstone for bright lights. More importantly, it's where you'll find the Nether Fortress. Inside these massive structures, you'll find blazers which drop blaze rods. You absolutely need blaze rods to make brewing stands for potions and eyes of enders, which eventually leads you to the final boss, the Ender Dragon. Conclusion: you've come a long way. From punching your very first tree to walking around in enchanted diamond armor, you now have all the knowledge you need, not just to survive, but to truly own your world. You have a safe home, you know how to find the best loot, and you've even stepped into another dimension. But honestly, this is just the beginning. What's next? Maybe you'll build a massive automated iron farm, maybe you'll create a villager trading hall to get the best gear for cheap, or maybe you'll gear up and finally take on the Ender Dragon. The world is yours to shape now. With these strategies, you've laid the perfect foundation for whatever adventures you can dream up. Now, go build that legacy. Soodles. Sorry for basically the re-upload. I didn't have a video and I have 2 days to edit this.